Vietnam.
This is the Voice of Vietnam, broadcasting from Hanoi, capital of the Socialist Republic of Vietnam.
Hello and welcome to the English program on the Voice of Vietnam. I'm Hồng Hạnh, wishing you a Happy New Year of the Dragon. In today's program, after the news, we'll take a look at a writing contest organized by the Voice of Vietnam in response to World Radio Day. Current affairs reports on how Vietnamese diplomacy works to elevate national profile. Then comes a story portraying an artist who was nostalgia for the past in his state drawings. But first, here comes the news. In the news headlines, the Prime Minister extends his wishes to engineers and workers at Hanoi's urban railway project. Vietnam's economic indicators signal optimistic year. Vietnam's incense village turns into Instagram sensation, and the UN chief calls for gender equality in science. Now for the news in detail. Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính praised the working spirit of the officers, engineers, and especially the 800 workers at the Urban Railway Project Lines No. 3 Nhon Hanoi Station section while working through Lunar New Year or Eid holidays. During his visit to the project site in Hanoi on Monday, Prime Minister Chính emphasized that construction progress is a testament to the determination to overcome difficulties to complete the work as planned so that the project becomes the pride of Hanoi capital. He asked the units to speed up and work day and night to make up for the recent delay. The Prime Minister requested that foreign contractors ensure project quality, technique, aesthetics, and labor safety, develop human resources, and transfer technology to Vietnam. Hanoi's pilot urban railway project, Nhon Hanoi Station section, marks an important step forward in developing the city's transport infrastructure. The overall project has been 78% finished. The elevated section progress has reached 99%, and the underground section 41%. Vietnam's economy shows optimistic signs in the first month of this year, with industrial production index in January expanding in 60 out of 63 provinces and cities across the country. The processing and manufacturing industry increased by 19.3% over the same period last year. The whole country reported 13,500 newly established businesses, up 2.2% over the previous month and up 24.8% over the same period last year. According to the General Statistics Office, retail sales of goods and consumer service revenue in January totaled over $21.4 billion, up 1.6% compared to the previous month and up 8.1% over the same period last year. Investment capital spent from the state budget was estimated at $1.27 billion, an increase of 12.5% over the same period last year. Economist Leslie Bing commented.
Về đầu tư tư nhân thì tôi đã thấy là cũng có một cái sự cải thiện rất là đáng kể.
There has been significant improvement in private investment, which is a very important demand part of the economy. Disbursement of public investment capital also increased and helped raise investment demand and government demand. These are bright spots, and we can expect a better year 2024. International organizations have recently made upbeat forecasts about the Vietnamese economy this year, with a GDP growth of over 6%. Some even projected Vietnam's economy to expand 6.7%, higher than the target set by the Vietnamese National Assembly for 2024. Vietnam has surpassed Japan for 2 consecutive years to be the Republic of Korea's third largest trading partner after China and the U.S. The Korea International Trade Association on February the 5th announced that bilateral trade turnover between Korea and Vietnam reached nearly $80 billion last year. Since 1992, when the two countries established diplomatic relations, the bilateral trade turnover has jumped 160 times, from $500 million to nearly $80 billion. According to Bae Jung-in, former vice president of the Korea Chamber of Commerce and Industry in Vietnam, Korean businesses have considered Vietnam a large-scale base for manufacturing industry, which uses a lot of labor force. but he predicted that Korean businesses will boost investment and cooperation in high added value fields such as high technology, energy, finance, banking, and mergers and acquisitions. Đỗ Nhật Hoàng, Director of the Foreign Investments Department at Vietnam's Ministry of Planning and Investment, shared the opinion.
Tiềm năng của doanh nghiệp Hàn Quốc trong xu hướng gần đây đó là kỹ thuật số, công nghệ sinh học.
Recent investment made by Korean businesses was in digital technology, electronics, green energy, green economy, digital transformation, and innovation. Vietnam is also determined to make breakthroughs in developing the green economy, digital economy, and innovation. Therefore, Korea's investment potential and trends are fitted to Vietnam's strategy of attracting high-quality investment. The Ministry of Planning and Investment has been and will always support investors for stronger Korean capital inflows. Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu Province's Department of Tourism said that the province has welcomed more than 130,000 visitors on Saturday and Sunday, the first 2 days of Lunar New Year holidays. On Sunday, nearly 57,000 visitors, including 1,100 foreign ones, had come to the province. The accommodation services reached around 45%, earning a revenue of nearly $3.2 million. On Saturday, the first day of the Lunar New Year alone, the province welcomed more than 52,000 visitors who were in Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu for family gatherings or visiting pagodas and temples. The Department of Tourism said the cities, districts and towns have got prepared to cater to the customers' demands during the Lunar New Year holidays. Quảng Phú Cầu Incense Village has turned into an Instagram sensation. This destination is located in Quảng Phú Cầu Commune, Vĩnh Hòa District, with a history of making traditional incense sticks for more than a century. Catherine Carroll, a Philippine visitor, said she has never seen such a peaceful and unique rural village in Quảng Phú Cầu, which looks like a beautiful garden made of colorful bundles of incense sticks. Many families in the village now dye incense sticks in yellow, blue, and green, catering to visitors eager to snap shots for Instagram. Đặng Thị Hoa is a Quảng Phú Cầu villager. Her family has made incense for 3 generations.
Cái chân hương truyền thống của Việt Nam mình thì chỉ có là chân bạc, chân.
Traditionally, Vietnamese incense sticks are red. However, since Quảng Phú Cầu village has become a popular Instagram spot, we have dyed the incense sticks into various colors to create colorful backgrounds for the photo shoot. People in Quảng Phú Cầu have also created unique spaces for tourists to take photos. Incense vendors are arranged into the shapes of a map of Vietnam or the Vietnamese flag with the yellow star. Visitors can take as many photos as they wish with only $2. Nguyễn Hữu Long, an incense maker in Quảng Phú Cầu village, said.
Bớt ra 1-2 người. Thứ nhất là để hướng dẫn người ta hoặc là có thể là
I assign 1 or 2 people to help visitors find the best angle for photos and to make sure they don't mess up the drying of the sticks. The Vietnamese Business Association in Japan and nearly 100 Vietnamese apprentices and expats joined the program to welcome the Lunar New Year in Nanao City, Ishikawa Prefecture, Japan on Friday night. The association presented the participants gifts, which include lucky money and Vietnamese traditional specialties for the Lunar New Year. Lê Thị Thương, an apprentice at Sugio Company specialized in food production and processing in Ishikawa, said that she has just come to Japan to work for 8 days before an earthquake occurred. Thương said she was looking forward to the program, The Joy of New Year's Eve, and rode a bicycle for 8 kilometers to the program's venue. As a newcomer here, I felt so panicked due to repetitive earthquakes. After the earthquakes, we were allowed to return to work, but only worked for 4 hours a day. We had to ask for meals at the school. There is still a shortage of water after the earthquake. Tống Thị Kim Giao, president of the Vietnamese Business Association in Japan and a representative of the organizing board, said, to support the Vietnamese community in Ishikawa, the association has called for support from its members and delivered all the money and aid packages to the people in need. Time now for the world news. On International Day of Women and Girls in Science, February 11th, UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres said gender equality in science is vital for building a better future for all. In a message on Sunday, Guterres said, quote, "Unfortunately, women and girls continue to face systematic barriers and biases that prevent them from pursuing careers in science," unquote. The UN chief highlighted the clear disparity in the scientific community, as women currently make up only 1/3 of the global scientific community. To close the gender gap in science, Guterres urged dismantling gender stereotypes and promoting role models that encourage girls to choose science, developing programs to support the advancement of women in science, and cultivating a working environment that nurtures the talents of all, including women members of minority communities. Candidate of the ruling center-right National Coalition, Alexander Stubb, won the Finnish presidential election on Sunday. With all the votes counted, Stubb got 51.6% of support in the final round, while independent Green candidate Pekka Haavisto obtained 48.4%, according to figures released by the Finnish Ministry of Justice. Haavisto admitted defeat and congratulated Stubb on winning the election. Stubb served as Prime Minister of Finland from 2014 to 2015, while Haavisto held several ministerial positions in the cabinet. As the Year of the Dragon takes flight in China, a fiery trend has emerged with dragon-themed products taking center stage across various consumer categories. Data from e-commerce platform Taobao show that searches for dragon-related products have surged by 640-fold from December 27th to January 2nd. Among these, gold jewelry in the shape of dragons saw a 500-fold increase in search volume. E-commerce giant DJ.com reported an explosion in online searches for dragon-related merchandise, recording over 23 million searches in the first 3 weeks of January alone. This trend has also led to a significant uptick in sales of dragon-themed hand-sewn traditional Chinese clothing. The transaction volume has nearly doubled compared to the previous year, reflecting the market's fascination with the mythical creature. To end the news, a look at the headlines once again. The Prime Minister extends state wishes to engineers and workers at Hanoi's urban railways project. Vietnam's economic indicators signal optimistic year. Vietnam's incense village turns into Instagram sensation, and the UN chief calls for the gender equality in science. And that's the news.